Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, you guys have agreed to this quest.
Hmm.
And what are you going to do? Anything you want to prep before you set out?
I immediately tell Droopy that, sorry, she wouldn't give the poison. She doesn't want you having poison, but we'll try to find some in the woods.
Where'd you look for Guy?
We should probably go to her daughter and ask where she found it.
Yeah, good idea. Let's do that. Go over to Desmond's house.
All right. You get to Desmond's house. It's just down the lane a ways. Let's actually bring us over to the Berkshire page.
What's the name of the daughter?
Leila.
Leila.
Yep.
Just like the song.
Just like the name.
I know.
And she's a
It's a
wizard.
good song, though. Yeah.
Yes, she is an
Apprentice?
the word that I'm
Student?
thinking, burgeoning apprentice or
Oh.
burgeoning sorceress. Is that the right word? Burgeoning?
Did she pick a school of magic yet?
Yes, it is burgeoning. She has yet to specialize in a school of magic. She's not sure which school she wants to. Actually, it's probably best role played out between the two of you.
This is a good place to show out the best things about illusion magic.
All right, so you guys show up to the house, and Leila kind of pops out the door and shuts it behind her really quick and says, "Hi, what are you doing here?"
Well, you seem hyperactive.
No.
Are you? Do you feel any dizziness? Are you like swirly in your head right now?
What? What are you talking about?
He's just freaking weird, all right? The better question is,
Tell me
what are
about
you
it.
hiding?
I'm
What
not
are you
hiding anything.
Droopy is going to up to her and sniff. Yeah. Sniff around her.
You go up to this 12-year-old girl and sniff around her?
Kobold thing.
I guess you're a kobold, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But you start sniffing, and she just like kind of puts a hand on your head and tries to push you and goes, "You."
Don't
When
worry.
she puts-
She
when-
can't you.
When she puts her hand on my head, I want to be pet.
All right. She just automatically starts scratching your head and kind of scratching behind the ears and ruffling the fur. Ugh, what are you guys
She's a
doing
good
here?
doggy.
Layla, where'd you get the moonshine?
A moonshine? What are you like?
Where'd you get the moonshine?
How did you find out about that?
Your mother.
Same way we find out about everything.
My dad is such a tattletale. I can't believe he doesn't know how to keep a secret about anything.
No, your mother.
God, she's such a bitch sometimes. Like, it's my life. Let me live it, all right? If I want to drink, why? Who cares how old I am? You know, like,
Well,
I'm
I mean, if you
old for
drink
my
that much-
age. I'm an old soul. That's what my
Oh.
wizard master tells me.
Okay. But you realize what's going to happen if you keep drinking all that moonshine, right? And don't listen to any of this blind stuff, like all that stuff. No, that's like what the grown-ups tell you, like scare you away from it. Nah, you're gonna get fat. Like that's the real concern right there. Like you're gonna get
You don't
fat.
look
Like,
fat,
That's because I freaking work out all the time.
so I'll work out.
It's a lifestyle. You know all those
As a
fat
wizard,
old people.
Yeah, I wonder how do you find
what do you
time
think
to
they
work
do?
out if you're interested
Bar.
in magic?
She's just like
I don't
big-
have time to work out
gut.
myself.
Well, why aren't you fat then? You drink all the time.
Well, it's because I'm mostly preoccupied with
It's because I scared
my
the
illusion.
crap out of him.
What?
You scared it out of him? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say. You're an idiot.
Layla, where'd you
What?
get the moonshine?
Like,
Be an idiot, but I'm
Where's the guy?
whatever. It's not like a big deal. It's just a little bit of booze. You bought it anyway. I mean, like, okay. So there's a guy in town, and like, you know, he he
Tell us and we'll
came
stop
by the
asking.
school, and he was visiting with a friend of his that was down there, and I came over and said like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Because the guy was kind of cute, and I wanted my friend to introduce me, and it turns out that he was selling some liquor to my friend, and I just so he was charging a few silver, a few gold maybe for it, and whatever. Like, it was my first time. I wanted to try it, see what all the fuss was about.
All right, so who's the dude?
His name is Cletus.
Cletus.
Oh dang! You really picked a winner there.
Whatever. He's way cuter than you are, Rockhead.
And do you have any idea
I'm sorry, but can
where
you freaking
Cletus would be?
bench everyone here at the same time?
God, you're so lame. No, I don't know where Cletus lives, but he comes by the school because he sells to everyone there. But you can't tell anyone at the school that I told you, otherwise no one's gonna like me and I'm gonna be an outcast.
Don't worry, we'll leave you completely out of it. We're just
Oh my
after the
God,
moonshine
I've heard
guy.
that story before. Seriously,
I-
if you rat on me, if you let people know that I told you, no one's gonna like me at school anymore, and then my dad's gonna be mad at you.
Just tell us what we need to know, and we won't say a thing.
All right, it's Cletus. All right, he meets people behind the red oak tree, usually during lunch break.
Okay.
Not recess anymore. It's lunch break.
Is it the magic school?
She nods. What would you know
Great.
about magic anyway?
He's a wizard. I'm a wizard. I just
Well-
graduated from the school. So
You just graduated?
not too long ago. Yes.
I would have. How old are you?
Zen's like 21.
Is that what you tell her?
Yes, I tell her I'm 21.
I would have recognized you from this school here in town.
Yes.
The unblinking wizard.
Are
called
you
me
the one that scared Mrs. Ruffleskin by staring her down?
Yes, I don't blink. All I do is stare.
God.
Yeah, he's a creep. Don't listen to him.
God, you're all creeps. All of you. Even you, little cute doggy. You're weird. Why are you carrying a shovel everywhere you go? Dogs don't carry shovels.
So she can bury you.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. All right, just don't tell anyone about this, all right? He's behind the red
No
oak during
problem.
lunch. Cletus.
Right.
By the way,
If you went to school, how come you don't know about this? Were you just not cool enough to go out behind the red oak and drink the moonshine?
That is correct. I was too busy drinking back in my dormitory.
Where'd you get your booze then? Hook me up.
Metamorphized liquid. All I needed was a drop.
What type of spell is that? They haven't taught us that spell. Where did you learn it?
Don't worry about it.
No, come on! I told you about this, dude. Show me how to make that spell.
Probably too complicated for you, anyways, and it's.
I am a fantastic sorceress. All right.
Bet you
Oh yeah,
can't
prove
cast
it then.
Oh, really? You want me to prove it? Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
of course. Show
All
off
right,
your
sure.
abilities.
All right,
Come on,
what
you
am I
don't
going to do?
know
She starts looking around the yard, which is really overgrown. I guess they don't have a last name, but Desmond's house has this kind of thick jungle that's grown up around it. He's got gardeners that come in and maintain it for him. While everything else is fairly temperate, normal, wooded, his place is like a jungle. It's got big pond and frogs in it and all that sort of stuff. So she starts looking around the semi-jungle. Excuse me.
By the way, does she smell like alcohol?
No.
Okay. So she's not drunk.
No, she's not drunk. She's just, a teenage girl and kind of a pain in the ass. She looks around, then a wicked grin comes across her face and says, "Okay, I need a volunteer and you," she says, pointing to the rock.
Well, if I volunteer, that
No. I need a volunteer and you.
Well, I volunteer and you get me. So
No, no, I need you to help me with the project, and then I need a volunteer to be the person that we're testing this on.
Whatever. Just like shove my sword.
All
in
right,
the ground.
Droopy, you're the one. Okay.
I step back.
Here, I'm gonna cast a spell on you to show you how cool I am. All right.
Yeah, this will be fun. I'm interested.
All right, Droopy, just sit there and don't do anything. All right. She puts a hand on your head and begins chanting some words. Does anyone have the spellcraft proficiency?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do as well.
Droopy thinks hard if it is worth casting fear on her.
Why don't you both roll me spellcraft proficiency checks? And if you pass, I will PM you what she's doing. Nope.
Nope. Nope, that ain't it.
Not so much there.
All right.
Pass.
Okay. So she casts a spell on Droopy. And then she turns to the rock, walks over to him, and whispers something in his ear. And I'm going to just PM it to you, the rock.
What? Droopy is nervous after seeing this. Kind of clutches her holy symbol. Looks at the rock.
All right, now do it.
All right, crack knuckles. Hey Droopy, remember when I asked you to hold that 50-pound weight? Cool, good. Pick her up while she's distracted trying to answer that, and I hold her under the water.
All right, so the rock goes and like shoves Droopy under the water. Droopy, you are submerged by this really massive, strong person and completely underwater. What do you do?
Can I make? I tried before he grabs me. I just answered him. Can I jump out of the way when he tries to?
Oh yeah, if you don't want to be grabbed, go ahead and make an attack roll. The rock
Sweet.
against AC 10 plus Dex, no armor.
So
I'm
12.
level 3.
AC 12.
Cool.
I have 2.
Oh, don't worry, I can't hit because
The rock goes to grab Droopy.
And I cast fear on him.
You cast
I'm too
fear on
distracted
him.
by my own question.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll initiative then. I don't know. I'm rolling anything between the rock and Droopy.
What modifier to this, Neal?
3.
3.
Let me see. What is?
Here comes 13. Don't worry, Bastian, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I actually. rolled
Casting
well.
time 1 for remove fear, which opposite of that is cast fear. All right, go ahead again, Rock. Make a roll to hit.
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
that's
God.
Not it. That's not it. That's a D10.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
a D10.
Don't worry.
Droopy starts chanting, holding the amulet, and then just.
So, like, Droopy holds up the amulet of Verasi and chants fear at the Rock. Rock, give me a saving throw versus spell.
Oh crap, that's like my worst one. Don't worry, you're fine.
Oh.
The Rock, is that 20 your saving throw?
Flee and panic attacks movements away from the castle for 1d4 rounds.
The Rock is stricken with fear and must flee from Droopy for a single round. Leila goes, "Oh my God, Droopy, you're ruining the spell. You can breathe underwater now. I was just trying to show it."
Oh my god,
It seems to be your prank didn't work at all. Not impressive.
Oh my God,
I'm
you
not
guys are
impressed
so
at all.
stupid. All you had to do was hold her under the water. How could you not catch her? Oh my God.
So how does it look? How does the rock look like? Running away in panic for 1 round for 1 minute.
I'm just like, oh crap, what the hell is going on here? Just like running away.
Okay.
How long does the spell last?
1 minute. 1 minute. And then you can come on back. So unless there's anything else you guys want to do with Leila, I think she heads back into the house, and you guys have the name, location, and more or less time that this guy's going to be at the spot.
So what time is it right now?
Right now it's morning, but it's a Sunday. So school doesn't start until tomorrow. You can come back tomorrow and take a look to meet him.
Neal, how much XP for the defeated fighter?
Okay.
I mean, he fled the battle.
I did.
So what do you guys want to do for the rest of the day? Is there anything you want to do for the rest of the day? Or do you just want to skip till tomorrow?
What do you think? Should we go look for some
Stare Droopy
poisonous
down, figure out
plants
how
while
she
we
did it.
wait? Take a quick look around town, see if we can find where the plants might be, or just find it with a quick look out in the woods.
I mean, I know what we have to look for. So let's have a short stroll.
Okay. So the whole party heads out into the wilderness to go find these toxic plants.
Can't go wrong,
Sure.
really.
What could go wrong?
Well,
I mean, I don't have
could,
my
I
fear
could roll
spell
another
anymore.
2.
You could. Or on the other hand, you've gotten all your bad rolls out of the way, and it's only going to be good from here on out.
Yeah, of course. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
To be fair, that's probably how it works in Roll20.
So you guys head out into the woods and start searching around, looking for these poison plants. Droopy knows exactly what she's looking for, and it's just a matter of finding them. You can explain it to the other people what these plants are, and they can, point out anything that might look like it to you. So you all,
They all look like it to me.
you. So it's like every 5 feet, the rock is like, "Is that it? Is that it?"
At some point, Droopy has... Stop.
You guys are walking through the woods, kind of walking around Shenanigans in a circle,
Is that it?
when everybody makes a perception check. Dun
Oh my
dun
God.
dun!
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna see anything.
Don't worry, the kobold is attacked last, because I'm so cute.
Aw. Oh, wait.
Come on, Max.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Max can see it.
All right,
Yes. Good.
Maximilian, you catch sight of what looks to be a really big form of Droopy, but with like a squished nose. It's this like 7.5 foot tall, furry, red furred, goblinoid figure.
Oh, hey, Droopy,
there's a-
we found your grandpa.
I don't see it yet, man. Hold on, only
you're
Max
right,
sees
right,
it.
no.
All right.
My bad.
Maximilian, you see this reddish-looking thing, and it's currently holding a gnome up by its hair. So the gnome is kind of like dangling by its hair, and the creature's like sniffing at the gnome.
Oh, guys, be quiet. Look over there. I point out.
Sure.
Does Droopy know it's a bugbear?
All right.
Who said it's a bugbear? I said it's a 7.5 foot goblinoid with red fur. That could be anything. It could be a giant spider. All right.
It could be a null. He said it looks like Droopy.
Wow.
What's the kobold word for bugbear, Neal?
Oh God, I have to
Big
look at
bat?
my notes. There's hold on.
Was it big bat?
I don't know. There's a lot of names. Hold on, let me look it up.
Could just
Bugbears are big globs or big
Big glob.
lob.
big glob, big glob.
Okay.
Uh,
The bugbear doesn't see you guys
Okay, I
and
know-
starts turning around and walking away, holding the gnome, who's holding onto the bugbear's hand and going, "Ah!"
Okay, Will, we gotta help now.
Kill big glob.
Yes, kill Big Glob?
I thought that was your grandpa, Droopy. Why did you hate your grandpa that much?
I spit in his direction.
There's
Yep,
And
yep. She does not.
I take my light crossbow and shoot at the bugbear.
Oh wow, you just take a shot at the bugbear as it turns around. All right, roll me a roll to hit, and then we'll roll initiative.
Back attack.
Yes, and surprise, which is a +1.
All right.
So +3, so +4. 14.
Is it wearing any armor?
Yes, it's wearing thick hides, and it already has, but it has AC. I think bugbears have a natural AC, so that becomes. Oh God, where are my notes? Okay, here we go. We're using rules as written bugbears for now. Bugbear AC is 15.
Ooh.
Oh, the shot pings off of the back of the creature, grabbing its attention, and we roll initiative.
Droopy puts the crossbow quickly down before he turns around.
Did you guys? Oh, you guys already rolled initiative. No, 2 of you did.
I will. Let me see what I will do. I have. Oh yeah, time to test that spell out. Costing time 4. 9.
6, 13, 9,
I
and
have to check for casting time. Seven.
7. 7 goes first. No, 6 goes first. 6 is lower than 7. Everybody.
Whoa.
Good job.
Whoa, Neal.
Alright, I cast web on the bear.
Ooh, saving throw versus spell. Oh, that is no good. The bugbear and gnome are caught within the effect of the web spell.
Can we still see the bugbear through the web?
Depends on where you cast the web.
Well, the bugbear was fairly decent into cover by the time you saw him, or by the time the spell went off. So you can kind of see like the bugbear's back leg, so you know where it is, but you don't have a good view of it, the whole thing.
Okay. Alright.
Next person is Maximilian.
Alright, time to test the theory. I'm gonna cast Improve Phantasmal Force and cast an illusionary fireball at them.
You create an illusionary fireball. What's the AoE of Phantasmal Force? Improve Phantasmal Force.
Pretty
Bugbear's
big.
like 150 feet away from you.
Oh,
Actually, it's like 200 feet from you. Yeah,
200 feet.
Yeah, I
not
should
that
have.
far.
No.
It is 60 yards plus 10 yards per level.
Well, you're level
It's the
3
range of the
or level
spell.
4?
Level 3, so 90 yards.
90 yards is more than 200 feet. So you create the illusionary fireball that streaks towards the bugbear,
So
who makes a saving throw to avoid the damage, which is penalized by the web spell. It strikes with the bugbear. How smart is this bugbear? Has he seen magic before? Has he seen spider webs before? Let's give him an intel check. Oh shit. You hear laughter coming from the direction of the bugbear. Heavy, thick laughter.
no system shock for him.
No system shock for him. The webs didn't catch fire. He's still bound by them. They must still exist. They would disappear in an instant. He knows because there are large spiders in these woods, and his people frequently burn their webs. But you don't know that.
How unfortunate.
Who's next in the... Oh, the bugbear is next in the initiative. That's who's next. Okay, the web spell says you can break through it if you have what sort of strength?
13 or something? 12 or 13?
Nope.
Creatures with 13 and...
Oh, yeah.
Between 13 and 17 break through. With 18 can break through 2 feet per web. Bugbears have... They get +2 to damage rolls because of their strength, which puts them at 18 strength. So they can break through 2 feet of web per round.
They are big.
Yeah, they're super big. And what's the AoE of web?
I mean, it depends on how
It's a
he.
10 by 10 by 10 cube per level, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably like in the center of a 20 by 20 by 20.
Wait, are you level... What level are you? You're 5?
4.
4? So it's
Yeah.
20 by 20 by
20
10.
Yeah, 20 by 20 by 10 up.
Okay, so he's in the center of that, so he's got at least 10 feet to go. So he breaks through 2 feet. It's probably a little bit less because he takes up maybe a foot. So 2 feet, let's say. So he's got 8 feet to go, and he breaks through 2 feet of web this round. And he was 6 feet from the edge.
Okay.
Next is the rock. No, Droopy.
I will cast Battle Fate on the rock.
Ooh.
I will roll a d6, and depending on what I roll,
Do it.
Okay. Hopefully a 6. 5. 5, you get a bonus of 1 to your damage rolls
Ooh.
Sweet. For how
for
long?
4 rounds.
That's pretty dope.
It changes from round to round. Each round, the battle fate thing changes. Connar,
Ooh.
it's your turn, Rocky.
All right. So I'm gonna run up to him all Monty Python-esque style, just like kind of
You
running
can't-
at him.
You can't get
Oh,
up to him. There's just a giant spider web.
Yeah, huge spider
And then I
web.
get upset because now there's this huge so like I get up to the spider web and like, dang it. It's just like in Monty Python. Just
I mean, you could cut your way into it.
Weapons would get
Don't-
stuck.
yeah.
Don't
no,
cut your way into it. Don't get your weapon stuck.
So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand there then and wait for him to get close enough so I can overhead dunk him with the great sword.
Excellent.
You know, they're probably in a big area, so your bastard sword could probably be used, and it's a large creature.
Well, actually, you have.
It's a Toon Hunter. That's big.
It's better than a bastard sword.
At the end of that round, the rock, you hear a cry coming from behind you now, and you see, what is that? That's 2 more bugbears. One of them is holding a big pot with him, like in its hand. The other has a big knife and a whetstone, and they are entering the combat. So let's roll initiative.
Neal, does Battle Fate change at the beginning of the round, or?
I think it changes at the very beginning of the round. So we can do it. It changes at the beginning of the round, or it changes on your initiative, which kind of makes more sense to me.
Well, I don't have to concentrate on it, so...
No, you don't. But it doesn't really matter when it changes, as long as
I
it
would say
changes at the same
beginning.
thing.
I would say beginning, because it's 4 rounds, and he is affected.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the next round, why don't you roll a d6?
Just a moment.
All I know is don't roll a 1.
Yes,
That's
the
boring.
time. 1 round. Okay, I have to sit tight. 1, nothing.
No effect this round. All right, let's roll initiative.
Don't worry. I'll go
I-
tomorrow.
I don't have to roll initiative because I'm casting Curse.
Okay, it takes all round to cast. The rock goes at 18. Oh dear God. Killer
Oh,
D
that's a
goes at
D20.
4, and Maximilian goes at 6. We'll just drop the 10 out of it. Yeah.
All right.
4 is the first number. Killer.
All right. I'm casting sleep.
Ooh.
So you have to roll the number of hit
Roll
dice.
2d4. The number of hit
Hit
dice you can
dice.
affect. 5. Monsters with 4 plus 3 hit dice or more will be unaffected. Oh! The range is 30 yards. These guys are actually further than 30 yards from you. They're... Because the first guy is 200 feet, and these guys are beyond him. So...
But it came from behind me.
Yeah, so... Alright.
It
Let
was
me
actually-
let's do a quick map, because I
Yeah.
think I might have been unclear on something. All right, so the party is this yellow line. That's a terrible color. Let's
That's
try that
awful.
again. Let's try. You guys are the purple line. You're moving in this direction, okay? Do you guys see the purple arrow?
We on this.
Yeah.
There. Do you see that? You guys should all be on the page that shows the town.
Yeah.
You guys see the
Isn't he still DM status?
Maybe. He might not. He might have to move himself manually. You guys see the arrow.
Okay.
So you're moving in that direction, right? There's the Bugbear, who was headed out with the gnome, and he was going that direction. And was caught in this web spell. Right? So the Bugbear is headed towards this edge over here. So the closest point to see him is from that edge. So the rock is facing down the Bugbear, so the rock has got to be looking this way. And then the dude's buddies come from over here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is not quite... Oh, this is almost accurate. Wow. If we just do
Pretty good.
this...
Okay.
Oh my
How
god,
far-
perfect to scale.
How far away are they?
It's 120 feet.
I mean the bodies of the.
350
okay.
feet from you,
So-
120 feet from the rock.
Then I wouldn't cast curse because they are too far away.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would have like taken a half move
And
and waited for them to get closer
okay.
I would have.
so that I can cast
Let me
it.
see what's
Yeah.
the range on a crossbow. So open light crossbow. So they are within medium range. I would wait for them to get closer.
All right. So you're gonna use a crossbow to wait for them closer. Zen, you're moving towards them and what? Waiting.
Yeah, I'm moving. How do I ping on the map?
Use the arrow thing and click and hold.
Okay. Yeah, I move like right here
hmm
or wherever I
Yeah.
can along that line and wait for them to get within range.
All right. So you can move 120 yards. You can move
Those
60 yards and still take an action. 60 yards is 180 feet. So that's perfect. So you move there and wait, and you're waiting to cast your spell, or are you waiting to do something else?
Yeah, I'm waiting to cast that same sleep.
Okay, cool. Does someone beat 9 initiative?
Yeah.
Go for no, not you. That's a lie.
6.
Max goes at 6.
And
Right.
if any one of them are specifically looking like they're coming at me, specifically, I'm going to cast sleep with that one as the priority.
Excellent.
I just rolled for me because
Initiative, right? Got it. Max.
Okay, I go within 15 feet of the rock. Not 15 feet, 15 yards, and cast the enlarge. 30% growth. 30%
Rock?
more. Yeah,
You are 30% larger.
30% more damage. with the
30%
weapons.
larger, 30% more rock, 30% more dunking.
Yes. You can bench 30% more weight now.
Oh, that's gotta put me at least in the 1300 club right there.
I have no idea.
Actually, that might,
All right.
problem is
like, easy.
At 9, the first bugbear comes. Oh, that didn't work. Comes
And,
streaming after Rock. And Droopy gets a shot at the same time. Roll to hit, Droops.
can I? How far can I move and still shoot with a crossbow?
Half.
Half. That would be 30 yards, so 90 feet from where I should be. Yeah, normal range.
Okay, so you run towards the bugbear and shoot at it with your crossbow. Roll to hit. Roll for damage. No, don't roll for damage. Don't even try. The bugbear had with the big sharpening block and the big knife comes screaming at the rock, ah! Slobber dripping from his face, and stabs at the rock with the natural 19 to hit.
Ooh,
That is an adjusted 22.
only got 16 AC. See, that's why I'm hoarding money.
He crits you with the knife,
Oh, ouch. But only does 2 damage.
doing
a
8
knife is-
points of damage.
Oh, dang it.
Max
Wow,
damage.
Yeah, +2. Yeah.
Oh no, 10 points of damage. Thanks, Droopy.
Thanks, Bash.
And
Hey,
gives.
I'll keep that in mind for
chuckle.
my next experiment.
That's Zen. You're still waiting for the other bugbear to show up to cast sleep. So the other bugbear shows up, and your sleep spell
Yeah.
goes off. You rolled 5. It hits one of the
Yeah.
2 bugbears because they've got 3 hit dice each. So-
If I can, I'll target it. I'll target it at the one that hasn't gone yet.
I think it affects the creatures with the lowest hit die first.
Well-
So they're the same hit die. So I think it's going to be 50-50. So why don't you roll a d6, and on an even it targets the second guy, and an odd it targets the first guy.
Roll a what?
Any
D6,
yeah,
right?
we're doing evens and odds, so any even die side. You want an even number to target the guy who's going second. Ooh, it targets the first guy that already hit the rock. He falls asleep. This other guy gets a little bit droopy, and then stops, snaps out of it. And Rocky's turn comes around.
Eventually, alright, cool.
An hour later.
An hour later. All right, so I'm 30% larger now. Unfortunately, that does not make me 30% better at hitting, does it?
No, but it makes you 30% better at killing
Yes,
once
it
you've
does.
hit.
And you have your sword.
Better hit.
And I have my sword, and it's also a big sword.
The big
yeah.
sword.
It's the
Big
two-handed
sword.
So I'm
sword.
gonna
Bugbears are
one.
large creatures, right?
They are large, yes.
Ooh, you better crit.
Get him,
Alright.
Rocky!
I'm gonna move like that.
Ooh, good tactical repositioning. Ooh, 21 is indeed a hit against their 15 AC. So you're gonna roll your damage die. Shit, do you add strength mod? Or do you add strength mod at
You
the end?
can multiply on Roll20. You can actually use the multiplication, like you do with the calculator.
Anyway, sadly, you do not get a bonus this turn from Battle Fate.
Magical
so-
properties are not increased by this spell, but strength damage is. So
Okay,
go
so
ahead
how much-
and just roll all your damage and then multiply it by 1.3.
All right. You said like a calculator, right? So if I throw parentheses in there, it's not gonna freak out on me, right?
Should
Yeah.
work.
It should work.
20 damage.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of. Oh, you do. Okay, yeah. Long, two-handed swords against large creatures.
Against the termites. When I can do 39 damage a shot, I'm just like,
If I roll a 6, you get an extra attack next round.
The bugbear had 10 hit points before you hit it for 20.8 damage.
it's wrecked.
So it's dead. No chance to revive it. You can describe the blow in whatever detail you'd like.
Just straight evisceration, like diagonally through him.
All right. His belly splits open, spilling all over the place, and collapses to the ground, leaving one sleeping bugbear and one bugbear that is now 4 feet from the edge of the web.
4 feet.
Because he was started at 8, and then he went 6, and now he's at 4. Next round he'll be at 2.
Which means
Then-
I'll be able to hit him.
All right.
Wait, where did he get the like extra rounds?
He gets can clear 2 feet per round. So the round you cast it, he cleared 2 feet, and this is the second round of combat, so he cleared another 2 feet.
Why can't I roll that for HP?
Yeah, so now he's at 6 away. This round he'll be 4 away. The round we're rolling for initiative.
But I was saying
Yeah.
that he started in the middle, so he wasn't 10 feet away. He was 8 feet away because
Yeah, but-
he's such a
yeah.
big creature. But I guess
The first round he moved to 8.
Uh-huh.
This round he moved to 6.
right. Did I say 4 this round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I clearly meant 6 in my own brain, but I may have said the words 4. Perfect. So let's roll initiative. I guess we don't really need to roll initiative. One's asleep, one's dead, and one's stuck in a web. So.
Battle Fate. First, I roll my Battle Fate because I
Roll it.
need to see him. A
I wanna
4,
get 3
so
attacks.
that's 4 is a damage to attack rolls, bonus to attack rolls. So 1 bonus to the attack rolls.
All right.
Hey, on a 6, it's an extra attack and a bonus to attack or damage.
So you have more or less stopped the bugbear threat. There's just now the one who's struggling in the webs to make his way out.
Well, no, there's the one on the ground sleeping and the one in the web. And I get
Yes.
2 attacks this round, so I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack the one in the web
Okay, make me a roll to hit.
because that's my job.
All right, you hit the bugbear for 6 points of damage, and your sword is stuck in the web.
That's not my damage.
Oh, that's not your
No,
damage.
no.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Roll your
that was my
damage.
magic
that's my
missile.
damage.
He had 18 HP. You barely knock him unconscious, but your sword is now stuck in the web and cannot be removed until the spell wears off.
What?
It's a big freaking sword, and it's a sticky web.
And I've got 17 strength, and I'm now 30% larger.
He's got a good point. If you can move through the web, he can pull out his sword.
All right, it'll take you a few rounds to pull your sword free. It's
With
what, like
that
how
strength.
long of a sword is it? Like a 4-foot blade, 5-foot blade? You can pull it one. If you have 18 strength with this, which you don't really, you only have 17. You could pull it out at 2. So you can pull it out at 1.5 feet per round.
You know,
So
it will go
it'll
much
take
more
you-
You realize
faster
how-
if you
how
have
much-
fire.
You realize how much mass sense that makes, right?
I don't want to start a forest fire, so
I do. I'm
Also,
comfortable with
what
that.
I mean, Droopy doesn't care about the gnome, but
But it's
still
also
don't-
a non-issue because everything is dead. Except for the gnome, who is trapped in
Yeah.
the web, in the middle of the web. Ah! Oh god,
Yeah,
please
he's
don't be
gonna-
a giant spider!
He's gonna be there for 80 minutes.
80 minutes.
8 minutes, right?
80.
Is it turns?
Yes.
Oh my god, 2 turns per level, not 2 rounds per level?
Yep.
Wow.
80 minutes just sitting there, Neal.
Please tell me you're not a giant spider! Please tell me you're not a giant spider! Please tell me you're not a giant spider!
All right.
Don't worry, kid.
Before this goes too
dying
long,
right
somebody goes and
not
slits
spider.
the other one's throat.
Right, yeah, someone kills
I
the
do.
other one, yeah.
I
Non-issue.
do. for
No, I
20.
feel like creating an illusionary spider.
Oh my god, it's turns per level. Oh my god.
It's
Yep.
amazing.
Okay.
All right. So
Uh,
I think we start like carefully sawing through the web, trying to get him out of it.
Oh, hey! You're just a human!
Mhm.
Ooh, imagine my relief
And-
when that was something I had learning.
And I just continue cutting the web, staring at him dead in the eyes.
You're a human, right?
And he probably sees the cone with the symbol of Urasi.
Oh
I was
my,
so
this
tight.
situation's very tight. Not in a good way.
Where's that
God, I'm
rhyming,
gonna
Neal?
die. Please,
Sorry.
please don't cry.
There's like a
Where's
enlarged
the rhyme?
rock.
That
Neal.
you're in a bit of a sticky situation.
Those were all rhymes. All those sentences rhymed perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Neal, I have a look at the bugbears, maybe kicking and spitting on them, but also rummaging through their stuff like a good kobold.
They've got all sorts of like cooking supplies. They've got rosemary, they've got some thyme, they've got a little bit of basil, they've got some cumin in there, some pepper, some salt. Not enough to be worth anything, but just enough for flavoring. And there is a scroll.
Ooh, I take it.
Okay. Can anybody read Goblin?
No, but I'm gonna try.
Hold on.
I mean, I have the scroll. I have the scroll.
Okay, well then,
And I
Nobody
go up
can
to
read
I've
them.
got
I
I've
go
got
up to
orc
Zen
and kobold. Is that close enough?
no, those are not close enough.
I go up to Zen and show him the scroll.
Sorry, I don't know that language.
Axe, do you know it?
Nope, but I can speak Gnomish.
Oh,
Did they have any money on them?
No.
Okay. I show the gnome the scroll.
You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Still cutting through the web.
well, I'm not.
Because
but, I mean,
this
guys-
world has a gnome few too, if you do.
But you're only one gnome.
He's not gonna help me either.
I mean, how
I
would
go-
there be too few if you're only one?
Anyways,
His brain's a little bit lighter.
I go up to Zen and reward? Rescue? Reward?
what are you doing in the woods, by the way, all alone? It's dangerous out here.
My good cousin Cog Wrench Hammerbench sent me on a task to find himself a new wrench. He
A
said
wrench,
he said he needed a block of obsidian.
and you need to go to the woods for a wrench.
To find the obsidian. That's where you find
how do you
extra stone. It's
how do you-
clearly not found in the home. The
right,
obsidian is
Neal,
only
you
found in the
found
woods. No, not quite yet. I got interrupted by these bugbears before.
All right, Neil. I'll tell you right now,
this
you
is-
don't find obsidian in the woods. So I'm gonna see if the rock knows that. I got to use my geology for idiots. All right.
God, are you a geologist?
Oh, yep. Totally find it in the woods. Oh yeah, woods. That's a great place to find obsidian.
Well, that's where you find rocks. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured I should go and get my socks, take a hike through the woods, and see if it, if there's obsidian where it shoulds be. Shoulds be.
You're getting desperate, Neil.
He's bilingual, man. He doesn't know common very well. I'm just role playing really in depth.
guys.
It's
Okay,
really
just-
in depth.
Yeah.
So I imagine it takes like 10, 20 minutes to saw out. the gnome.
Eventually, you guys can, break the webs and get him out, and the gnome is freed. And
By the
he
way-
just kind of shakes himself. Oh, hi, guys, hi.
Eye contact the entire time.
Oh god, he is constantly not just not making eye contact with you, but looking away at all.
I'm going up to the gnome. Droopy's going to go up to the gnome and show him
Hi.
the scroll.
Oh, it's a piece of paper. Maybe we can read it later.
Hmm.
I don't recognize the script.
I give the scroll to Zen.
You really cornered yourself there, Neal.
Better than language. That was the other option.
I give the scroll to Zen.
Okay, well, let's hopefully it doesn't get ripped. Yes.
Good job, Neal.
Thank you.
And I look at Zen. Reward?
Reward?
Can he? I'm speaking in Kobold, by the way. I
Oh,
can't speak
okay.
Common. I understand Common, but
Right. Didn't know you were speaking
Right.
cold.
Yeah, I say, hey, put in a good work with Cogren Hammerbench for me. I'm having to make something.
Oh, are you the one that wanted the the lantern?
Yes.
Oh, so I have you to thank for my current position out here, going about a smattering.
I mean, we could have also just never happened across you.
Lucky day for me? Wouldn't it be? So, now that I am set free, I guess it's off to, I don't know.
Yeah, go get that obsidian.
Woohoo! Thank you! And he skips off into the woods further.
Don't get caught by a giant spider.
I won't!
You
I don't
might.
believe you, but good luck.
What a foolish gnome.
Says the
Class.
illusionist.
Okay, you guys continue to walk around the woods, unless there's something else you want to do.
Find the plants.
Right.
We
You
look out for obsidian.
can...
Don't worry, guys.
Don't find
I know.
obsidian in a zone without a volcano.
You cruise around the woods until you come across some milkweed. Ooh, type A poison.
30 perception check, Neil. Where's the obsidian?
You don't see any obsidian. You can't perceive things that aren't there.
Milkweed.
What do I know about milkweed?
You know that it has an onset. It's something that needs to be consumed. It takes 3d10 rounds to take effect, and then it will put someone to sleep. Or if they pass their saving throw, it'll just make them really drowsy.
I look at them, sleep plants, and gather them. How much is it?
You can gather as much milkweed as you want, dude. You can take 50
Okay.
pounds of this stuff if you want.
I just take a lot.
Idea.
Like I stuff as much as I can in my backpack.
I start specifically asking him, so all this poison does is make you sleep. Doesn't harm you in any other way.
It's not good for your system. Like, it might give you ulcers. It's not going to do anything in combat, but it could make you sick if you had too
It's
much.
just got the long-term stuff.
I look at him, point at eat, wait, sleep.
Make into liquid, make gallons of it.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to make a 5x5x5 cube of milkweed?
Gotta
It
eat
would be around 30 gallons of milkweed.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I just stuff my backpack full of milkweed because Droopy has some things to do with it.
Okay. You guys get your milkweed, and do you want to keep searching around, or do you want to head back into town?
On our way back, maybe. Just if we find anything on our way back, but
You head back into
30
town.
perception check.
There's still no obsidian. You make your way back into town and find yourself at Shenanigans, which is now inhabited by a clown. There's
I
a
don't-
traveling circus over here. And there are a pair of performing clowns who are juggling just outside while someone plays some bizarre music on this weird instrument.
What's it look like?
The instrument?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
God.
It looks like... It's like a weird, like short, squat guitar with like a really raised... What is that thing? The fret? That is what you would... The neck of it? It's like the neck of it is placed on top of it, but the strings are underneath and to the side, and it's got all these like little spikes coming out of it, and it's really short and fat. And someone's sitting down with it on his lap and like playing it, not like a guitar here, but like almost like a keyboard, but like stroking it back and forth, like you might play a xylophone or something.
Droopy is not interested, so Droopy is going to the kitchen of Shenanigans.
Yeah,
And
I'm just gonna
we'll
avoid
ask-
going.
We'll
inside.
ask what was the cook's name again?
Borscht Thunderbowls.
Or, she will ask him in Kobold for a small pot.
Huh? Speak something sensible, you dumbass!
I'm probably
Yeah.
following Droopy around, just translating.
Yeah. Yeah. Small pot. Cooking.
Small pot cooking.
You can have that one, he says, pointing to Glibglob, who's sitting in the corner currently licking out a pot that someone had been eating, had been used for cooking.
Okay, I'll wait until Glibglob is finished and then take the pot.
Looks like Glibglob's going to be there for at least 15 minutes cleaning that thing out. Maybe
don't
even
care.
longer. All right. You
After 50
patient-
minutes.
Yeah.
After 50 minutes, I take it.
You take the weight, and eventually Glibglob relinquishes the pot to you, saying, "That was mighty delicious. What are you going to do with that pot, my good friend?"
I wink at him and just scurry out.
Ah, another one of your dastardly deeds. Well, if you see Nearb, tell him I said hello. Good day to you, fellow traveler and adventurer in the world.
he's anyway,
Yeah,
Ruby is
in-
not intelligent, but when it comes to creating misery for others, he has some nice ideas.
Some
Yeah.
bot.
He's also not dumb. He just doesn't speak common very well. He's bad at expressing
She's
himself.
she's actually not really intelligent. She has 5 intelligence.
Actually, Neal,
Uh-huh.
could I get a vial of the rock's blood? From
That's
when
not
he
a
was
question to
injured?
ask me. That's a question to ask the Rock.
Okay, I just like have an empty vial and ask him. Just like, hey, the rock, can I have some of your blood?
What?
Listen, here's the plan. If I ever need to create a really massive crime scene, I can just metamorphise 30 gallons of liquid into pure blood and just spill it all over the place.
But blood dries after, or clumps after a while and then dries out.
Well, I mean, you should have thought of that like back when they freaking hit me. Like, this
So,
thing
like-
still freaking hurts like a lot.
Okay. If you
It-
ever
it
get hit
really
again, just
Yeah.
tell me.
Or you can remember, because God knows
Right.
I won't.
Okay, right.
Yeah, like if that's the case, then sure. But right now, I dare you to try.
No, I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to hurt you here. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
make a giant crime scene one day.
He's gonna do blood magic.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm going to use magic to create blood.
Yeah, that's blood magic.
Good magic.
Yeah, blood magic.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, wouldn't metamorphized liquids be like really good for blood magic? Because you can just make a shit ton of blood.
But it's not about creating the blood. It's the power drawn from killing a life, from taking a life.
Mm,
You
yeah,
could
fair
you
enough.
could call it closer to like Some sort
Well,
of weird
using
necromancy.
life
Yeah.
Using life force to fuel your magic.
Yeah, blood magic is just a cooler name.
All right.
Anyway, Droopy is going to do two things with these milkweed. First, she's going to cook it up and make just milkweed poison, like a water skin full of milkweed poison.
So you're just gonna so you're gonna mix water with milkweed, or you're just gonna pour pure milkweed into the water skin?
No, I'm going to cook the milkweed like how you probably distill the properties from the milkweed, because it's not really poison. You couldn't make milkweed tea or something.
Right. So milkweed is in this world, it's kind of like a what's the term? Like cactus is a what type of plant is that? Oh my God, what's the term for that sort of desert thing that's really soft and squishy on the inside?
Oh,
It's a oh my God. A succulent. Thank you. It's a succulent. So it's kind of you take the milkweed and you could squeeze it, and this kind of like whitish goopy stuff comes out, and that's the sleepy thing. So if you take that and like squeeze it on your mouth, you'll get really sleepy and fall asleep. To mix it in with other things, you'd have to like squeeze a bunch of it into the tea and stir it around and hope no one notices the flavor. But it has kind of a weird flavor to it.
that's why I took the seasoning.
Mmm.
I mean, I have the seasoning, so I could brew a pretty powerful milkweed extract. It probably tastes not that bad, or at least smells good.
All right. So
that's the first thing. I fill a water skin with that stuff.
Okay. So it's just the pure milkweed in the water skin. All right. Please mark this water skin so you never ever accidentally drink out of it again, even if you squeeze out all the milkweed and fill it with water.
How much is the water skin? How much does it cost? I would just buy one for it.
8 silver? I don't know. You guys are loaded. Pay 8 silver until I find the real price. You guys have tons of money. You're
Neal, you keep
rolling
saying
in
we have
cash.
tons of money, but I think you're confusing us with like Melissa.
Yeah.
It is 8
I have
silver. Perfect.
68 gold.
Yeah, 68 gold is like 4 years' salary for a peasant.
And
You guys are loaded.
That's chump change for an adventure.
So
You
now
know how
what?
much it's going to cost me to just freaking get an armor upgrade?
Well, yeah, armor's expensive. What sort of armor do you already have?
I've got a chain shirt and some leather stuff.
Some leather limbs and a chain shirt?
Yeah.
So you've got 16 AC.
Total.
So that's pretty good.
Wait, just both of those together is 16?
Yeah, because the chain is 5 and the leather limbs is 1, so it should be 16 AC.
Oh, then
I have more AC than you, and I'm not wearing any armor.
Because you're broken.
Wait, then I have 18 AC.
What's your AC?
Do you have
17.
Do you have 16
How?
dex, Rocky?
Yes.
Yeah, then you have 18 AC.
The second thing I will do is probably cost some materials. I will buy some cloth or leather. I want to make mini pepper and flower grenades. If you throw them on the ground, they will just burst open. Or if you throw them at the person, they will burst open and cover the person in flour and pepper.
I don't know how you would make one of those.
I mean, it's basically just a sack full with flour and pepper.
But how do you get the sack to break and explode all over the place? Because it's not like a paper sack, right? Not like a common paper sack that we'd have today, because we don't make sacks of paper out of flour back then. You would just have bags of flour.
I would probably bind it loosely together. So if you throw it, it won't open immediately. But if it hits something, it probably bursts open.
Okay, that's not going to be a very accurate thing, because if you have a little sack and you throw it, it could burst out to the side, so it could like hit me, and flour could go all that direction. You know, it's not going to be
not a small thing big enough. So like such a sack. So if you really chuck it at someone, if you hit, it will create.
You're going to need to actually invent something yourself to describe that, because I'm thinking that sort of thing is going to be so unwieldy that it wouldn't even be practical. So if you can come up with something that is reliable with that level of technology that someone with 5 intelligence could make, then we can do it. But I think a 5 int kobold probably can't make one of these things.
Next time.
Next character. I'll kill you off today so you can make a new one. All right. Why don't we take a break here, and when we come back from our break, you guys can go find the alcohol dealing mounted man.
Cletus.
The Cletus is his cellar, man. All right. See you guys on the other side of the break. Bye-bye.
Bye.